Hello, friends. Good day to you. This is Believers Astrology, where we make you know some things that will change your life and transform your life for better, that will change your mindset to the better one, not one that will put you in panic or fear. But sometimes it's good for you to deep down to know your problem, then you can know how to solve it. So if they ask you go and go for particular test, go for particular test, it's for you to go and do the test for you to know which disease you are having, which problem you are having, so that you'll be able to know how to deal with the problem. They say if you know a problem, it's half solved already. But if you don't know the problem, how will you solve it at all? When you take your gadget or a generator to an engineer, the one thing is for that engineer to detect the fault of that generator. Maybe the generator used to switch off suddenly. But the engineer didn't know, maybe his carburetor, he didn't know yet, maybe it's the engine problem or maybe it's the switch problem. He's still looking for the problem. That's one of the biggest part of the problem. But once he detect the fault, then the question will now be, how will I solve the problem? If it's switch problem, how will I solve it? Engine problem, how will I solve it? Carburetor problem, how will I solve it? Because it now detect the problem. Today, what I want to discuss with you people, that I want you to learn from and that will be favorable to you, is ABILU in Yoruba. ABILU in Yoruba. They call it ABILU in Yoruba, but the English will say bad luck with men. If you're a woman, are you a woman that's say, oh, I'm not favorable to men. Men don't give me gift. They don't always favor me. Whenever I date a man, I'll be the one spending for the man. Now this man, they don't want to spend. They are stingy. Men are not stingy. Only it's your shirt that you are running that's making them to stingy to you. But today I will break it down for you to understand that ABILU and what you can do to stop, to make it stop, and what you can do to attract the kind of man you want. And I will tell you what to do that will change your life in the marital world for you. So let's continue into that. When we say ABILU, what we say a woman, no, what we say ABILU in a woman, if a man say, if police say that this woman is having ABILU, it means that whenever a man sleep with that woman, bad luck will start happening to the man. Once a man climb the person or have something to do with that particular woman, maybe the business is flourishing, the business will start coming down. Anything the man is doing, the thing will start coming down. That's what they call ABILU. That means bad luck with men. And then let me bring some points for you about this. If a woman might be having bad luck with men and the woman might be flourishing, the man might be a wealthy woman, that when the man that comes to sleep with her, the man will go down. They will not say the woman is using the glory of that person. Not that the woman uses the glory. The woman might be wealthy and might have that combination in his horoscope, in his chart. And what's the combination in that horoscope is into two types. We have two types of that thing. One, we have what we call Saturn and Mars together. Then that one is chronic ABILU, chronic one. If you mistakenly meet her once like this, everything starts coming down. But we have another Saturn and Mars, that if any planet is there, like Venus, good planet, Moon is there, it will soften the energy. Then that one is still okay and still better. But some women have chronic one, that only that Mars and that Saturn that's sitting together mainly in the chart. It's going to be the problem to any man that ever climbed that woman. No matter how you are doing well, once you climb her or you are now marrying her to the house, problem started. Now, how will you know if one of this, not all this I want to say is not all of the all I want to say, it doesn't mean that this person is having ABILU. It might be causing them having it, but the sign that you have that bad luck with men, the sign, because you are not an astrologer, you might not see everything from your table. You might not you might have not even met an astrologer before. You might have not even met a pastor or prophet before. But the sign that you make it to know that you have that thing in your body, that have that what they call that ABILU in your body, or that make sure that you have bad luck with men. And I'll still tell you the remedy, because I will not tell you something and without telling you what to do to cancel that dosha, to cancel that dosha. Dosha in India is that bad incident, to cancel it. So I will tell you the sign that you see that delay in marriage till after the age of 36 years. Not all of them, most of them will experience delay in marriage, problem in marriage. That means till the age of 36 years before they marry. Those men have their own too. But know why men is not common is because men will be the one to even still finance the house. But the woman that is in the man house will not prosper or not succeed. Men has their own. Only that there's more focus on women's home than men's home. Because naturally it's men that are supposed to provide. But now if you now see women providing, it will be like it's a strange thing. And this dosha, what it just means that when the woman is coming to this head, he make a covenant with higher self. One man pé ó bá ẹlẹ́dàá ṣe májẹ̀mú pé he make covenant with the higher self that he is going to be feeding the man. The man is a woman must not be richer than her. He must be richer than a man. That's just simple thing that happen in that place. The covenant the woman make with God, or you make when he's coming to this earth in the horoscope, nínú kádàrá ó ní pé she must be feeding her man. That is the covenant. I'm going to be feeding my man. And that you see them complaining. My man don't give me money. I always feed my man. I always give him money. Yes, only the gold digger, the man. The man is gold digger. The man is a thief. How will I be giving him my money? He's expecting money every day. And whereas in your chart is what you have written that you will be the one feeding your man. You can see now. So the first sign is that you marry the later. Number two, whenever a man do something with you, the man will start experiencing demotion, lack, financial problem, and this will make the man to run away. Whenever a man have something with you, the man will start expressing demotion, problem. I told you that this thing is into two types. One is chronic one. One is when one planet is one planet is still with, is still okay. It's still okay. But the one that have that two major chronic planets sitting together in your horoscope is a very bad one. So whenever a man sleeps with you like this, bad things will start happening to the man. Because your horoscope is working, that means your angel is working to make sure you bring the man down, so you can be able to be controlling or giving the man money. Because that's what you covenant in heaven, that when you're coming, when I get to here too, I want my man to be poor so I can be controlling him. So I can be feeding him, not controlling, feeding or giving him money. Number three, for some, their character will be cruel toward men. You might be meeting a cruel man, or use your character cruel to them. You'll be always meeting bad men that's not okay, men that's very attacked, they are wicked men. Women that have suffered. You'll be meeting poor men. Cruel men that's not friendly. That's the kind of men that will be coming to you. The spec. You'll not be feeling, is there no good men outside there? I don't think we have any more good men outside though. All of them they are the same. They are bad men. Number four, foul smell from their reproductive organ. Maybe from genital organ. You might be experiencing foul smell, some kind of bad smell. Especially if you don't take care of your body well. All this time I'm saying, it doesn't mean that maybe you're having that combination, or you're having that ABILU, or having bad luck, but it just is some sign that you experience. If you are experiencing maybe like 2 or 3 or 4 signs, know that you might be having that in your chart. Number 5, men will not be giving you gift. You will be the one spending for them. That's sign that you're having that bad luck with men. That means men, even if you date a rich person that is very rich, it's good that the person is not giving you money. It's not giving you. And the person might be spending for the rest lady, for the rest women, but you will not give you money. You just be, something will be coming up that will be stopping the man from giving you gift. Something will be happening. Because, let me tell you something. Most of what happened to we women were just like animals walking in the forest. But there's some power, some energy controlling we human beings. That's why we actually believe that the celestial body to predict human events. That means there's a power, there's an angel, there's a power entity controlling we as we are staying here. We are just like responding to their control. We are just responding to what they are bringing for us. So it's not we that is really bringing that in. That's why you meet some women, life starts changing for you. You start making it. The covenant that woman make in heaven is that whenever who will marry me or sleep with me, the person must be rich and coming up. That's why if you are with your wife and you are doing fine, please take care of that woman, because that woman is destiny that's speaking for you. Let's continue. Because now, because that's why some people say this person is having spiritual marriage. They say it's having spiritual marriage. That's what some other spirituality people will say, which I don't go against that, because are you a pogon? What is large? So everybody will arrive at the same answer, because we have people in the ABILU side, we have people of prophet, pastor, science people, we have astrologer, we have different aspects of. So I don't go against that. But if you go to some church, say, something like that is happening to you, they are trying to cover your glory. They are not trying to make you rich. They are trying to all those kind of things. But now, if you are expressing all this kind of thing, what are those things that you can do that will help you with this kind of dosha, with this kind of combination that is not that good for your spouse, for your man? If you want your man to be okay, if you want your man to excel, even after sleeping with you, number one, let your husband be coming home weekend. If you are husband and you sense your wife as that, don't always stay with her in the house till you turn that to your advantage. That means if you notice that your wife have that kind of a thing before, because you still do something that will bring that energy down, but because, and that something that what you do that will change that, it might take you up to 6 or 1 year before you able to change that. But for that, if you have the grace, go and rent apartment in somewhere else. Don't live with that woman for a moment. Be coming home maybe weekend to come and check your family. Don't divorce. If you are married already, stay with her. Don't divorce. Because everything, that's why God give us wisdom. We can change bad incident to good incident. Don't divorce her. What you do is that if you see that it's chronic one that's affecting you since you marry like this, things have not been working throughout for you, then just try and find money or find a place, be staying, just be coming weekend. You see that once you leave that house, you leave her like that, you go to one place, just coming weekend till you start working for you, till we start picking for you. You just come weekend to visit her, or maybe anytime you have time, you just come to visit her. You start before you are able to do the remedy to counter that. And that remedy, I'll say it in this video. Number 2, when your husband come back from work by that weekend, he should explain the financial aspect of work to the wife, because universe is seeing the woman as boss. Number 1, I said that the man should leave house and be coming weekend. Because if the man stay with that woman in that house, he's going to become poor. Because the angel that work with the woman will make sure he poor, because he want to make that horoscope of that woman to work perfectly. Number two, when that man come back weekend, he should explain all his movement, financial something with the woman. Tell her, this happened, that happened, this happened. By the time you do that, universe will see that okay, he has fulfilled the purpose of the woman's chart, because the woman is supposed to be the boss for the man. So when they come back, in the business today, in the business during the week, this woman came, I talked to this man and that, and they go, as business is going, you explain to her. That's the second remedy. Because if you keep things from her, that means you are not accepting her that is senior you. Number 3, don't allow your boyfriend to have anything. If you have not married and you discover that you have this kind of thing, don't allow your boyfriend to sleep with you before marriage. That's number 3. Don't allow your boyfriend to sleep with you before marriage. Don't allow him to sleep with you. You wait till after marriage. You wait. Not everything we can discuss. You wait till after marriage. And then the number 4th one, I want to say, this one, that's why I said this is the big one you can do to nullify that. And this one you are going to do that will nullify that. It might take up to 1 year before you start experiencing it, because in our own side, there's nothing like magic. It's the what you put on. Your remedy is you do it and you start seeing the manifestation gradually. Not like you just mix something together. It's not fast acting like that. But when you start doing it, you start seeing it's changing. Okay, this is actually changing for my women. Now, do meditation with a light till you meet your husband. If you have not married, if you are still single, do meditation with candlelight. With light, it will not affect you. This as procedure to follow. If you are interested, WhatsApp me on the number. That means this on as procedure is, we call it meditation with light at night. So you keep on doing this meditation. If you have not married, then you'll be able to reverse that, because as within, so without. As without, so within. As this above, so it is above. That means that thing that you have written, you have covenanted, it can be changed. But only that will take a long period of time of meditation. And that meditation is like a form of prayer. And that prayer is a communicating with your higher self in heaven. Like communicating with God, that, or with your destiny, that I don't want this thing again. I want to change this contract. I don't want this contract to continue again. So there's a particular times you pray at night that maybe you put on that candle, then with a white candle. So I can't explain everything on net, because there's a rules and regulation. So when you put on that white candle, you start the praying, you start the chanting, you start praying spirit. Then by the time you start praying, you maybe like after you have done that, maybe like even 3 or 4, let's say 1 month daily. It's not much prayer, like maybe 5 or 10 minutes prayer daily. So by the time you start doing that, see that things you start changing. That what you write about yourself, that, oh, my husband, because what that thing simply means that I must be feeding my husband. My husband must not be richer than me. That's just a contract you sign. But what you do in that meditation, in that prayer session, is that you are going to change you are going to change the signature. You change the covenant to no. Anybody that married must be okay, must be rich, so that man will not be running from you. And when after you have still want to cash, the person will not become poor. Because I don't think most of the women that I've met don't want their husband to be poor. Most of them, I don't know, some actually want their husband to be poor. But most of women that I've talked to, that have been my friend, that I've met one-on-one, they want their husband genuinely to be richer than them, to prosper. So if you are the type of that woman, if this prayer doesn't understand you, you can WhatsApp us on the number above the screen. Then on the WhatsApp, we explain the procedure of that prayer for you. I can guarantee you, as God liveth, because some have done it and they have changed that confidence they make, that it has been changed, and that their husband is doing well and happy now. So that's the seeds for that, and everything is working fine for them. So if you have interested, WhatsApp on the number above the screen, so you can change that covenant you have. And I want to tell you something. In the spiritual world, you have to be strong. Don't let fear rule you. So demon will not have power over you. Because if it is easy for that spirit that want to use your body, it will have flesh too, to come and be doing like we human. Because every spirit wants to come to earth, but they don't have body. And that's the advantage we have. So if we are having spirit husband, that can be changed. That's why I say meditation. That's why I say there's more to that meditation that you don't understand. That spirit husband that you say you are having, you can control him and use him for your advantage. Don't just, let me tell you something. Your spirit husband can work for you and can become your slave. Can become your slave. That's just it. So, ABILU Karamoni, I want to chase away. I let the Okorun come, let the spirit husband come, then become your servant. You send message because you have advantage than him. To buy easy, if it's easy for him, let him to go and get body like you get body and come and stay on net. Because this on net, no spirit can function without body. So him cannot function here without your body. So you permit him to function. That's why Okorun is functioning here. So that's the essence of that remedy of meditation. You will learn to tap your high consciousness, and that make you powerful than your anything spirit husband or spirit wife. then you will see that they will be the one running for you. In fact, you will want to have something with them, they will be running away. Come, let's have something midnight. I'm enjoying you. Let's do something together. Let's have romance. PM, you will run away because it sense that you have get to know yourself. Because demon only work on you when you don't know yourself, when you don't know your power, you don't know your energy. They take advantage of you. Remember, you are a child and student of God. Fear nothing. God is with you. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.